Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're exploring a topic that appears often in history, technology, and global defense discussions: missiles. A missile is a guided weapon designed to travel through the air or space to reach a specific target. Different types were created for different situations, environments, and military needs. In this video, we'll go through many of the main types of missiles, where they come from, what makes each one unique, and why they matter. Ballistic missile. A ballistic missile is a weapon that travels in a high arc through the atmosphere and sometimes into space before falling back toward its target. The concept developed during the mid-20th century, particularly during World War II, with early rocket technology, and later expanded during the Cold War. What makes ballistic missiles different is their flight path. They launch with powerful rockets, coast through space on a ballistic trajectory, and then re-enter the atmosphere toward the target. They matter because they can travel extremely long distances and have played a major role in military strategy and global deterrence. Cruise missile. A cruise missile is a guided missile that flies like a small aircraft, staying within the atmosphere and using wings and an engine to maintain controlled flight. This type of missile became widely developed after World War II as jet engines and navigation systems improved. What makes cruise missiles different is their ability to fly at relatively low altitudes and adjust their path during flight using guidance systems. They are important because they can travel long distances with high precision and are commonly used in modern military operations. Intercontinental ballistic missile. An intercontinental ballistic missile, often called an ICBM, a long-range ballistic missile designed to travel between continents. These missiles were first developed during the Cold War by major powers, seeking ways to deliver payloads across thousands of kilometers. What makes ICBMs different is their extreme range, often exceeding 5,500 kilometers, and their ability to travel through space before returning to Earth. They matter because they have been central to global nuclear deterrence strategies and are among the most powerful missile systems ever built. Submarine-launched ballistic missile. A submarine-launched ballistic missile, or SLBM, is a ballistic missile designed to be launched from submarines underwater. This type of missile emerged during the Cold War, when countries wanted a more survivable and mobile missile platform. What makes SLBMs unique is that they are deployed on submarines that can move quietly through the oceans, making them difficult to detect. They matter because they provide a second strike capability, which means a country can still respond even if its land-based systems are attacked. Air-to-air missile. An air-to-air missile is a missile launched from one aircraft to target another aircraft in flight. These missiles became widely used after World War II as jet fighters replaced older aircraft and aerial combat evolved. What makes air-to-air missiles different is their specialized guidance systems designed to track fast-moving targets in the sky, sometimes using radar or heat signatures. They matter because they allow modern fighter jets to engage enemies from far beyond visual range, changing how air combat works. Surface-to-air missile. A surface-to-air missile, often called a SAM, is launched from the ground to destroy aircraft or incoming missiles. This technology became important during the mid-20th century when air defense systems began protecting cities, bases, and military units from aerial threats. What makes SAMs different is that they are part of integrated air defense systems that include radars and tracking technology. They matter because they help countries defend their airspace and protect critical locations from airborne attacks. Surface-to-surface missile. A surface-to-surface missile is launched from the ground and designed to strike targets on land. These missiles have been used in many forms since the early days of modern rocketry and were further developed during the Cold War. What makes them different is that both their launch platform and target are on the Earth's surface, making them useful for battlefield strikes or long-range attacks. They matter because they provide militaries with the ability to strike distant targets without aircraft. Anti-ship missile. An anti-ship missile is designed specifically to destroy or disable ships at sea. This type of missile began gaining importance during the Cold War as naval warfare evolved and ships required long-range offensive and defensive capabilities. What makes anti-ship missiles different is their guidance systems, which are designed to locate and track ships moving across open water. They matter because they changed naval strategy, allowing ships, aircraft, and coastal forces to threaten large vessels from long distances. Anti-tank guided missile. An anti-tank guided missile, commonly known as an ATGM, is designed to destroy heavily armored vehicles, such as tanks. These missiles began appearing after World War II when traditional weapons struggled to penetrate improved armor. What makes ATGMs different is their guidance systems, which allow operators or onboard systems to steer the missile toward a target with high precision. They matter because they give smaller units the ability to defeat powerful armored vehicles on the battlefield. Hypersonic missile. A hypersonic missile is a newer type of missile designed to travel at speeds greater than 5 times the speed of sound. This technology has been actively researched and developed in the 21st century by several major powers. What makes hypersonic missiles different is their extreme speed combined with the ability to maneuver during flight, making them more difficult to track or intercept. They matter because they represent a new stage in missile technology and are shaping current discussions about future defense systems. And those are some of the main types of missiles used around the world today. Each type was developed for a different purpose, environment, or strategic role, showing how missile technology has evolved over decades. Understanding these categories helps explain how modern military systems work and why these technologies continue to influence global security and defense strategies.